Hey YouTube, Estacado 5000 here. What's up? Here's another retro deck profile from the 2012 YCS Providence windups. So here we go. We got free windup magician. What this card does is, if the effect of a windup monster is activated, except windup magician, you can special summon one level 4 or lower windup monster from your deck and face up defense position. This effect can only be used once while this card's face up on the field. So basically, what this card is, this is like the start engine for your windup loop and stuff like that. Basically, when you activate an effect of a windup monster like windup shark or windup rat, if this is on the field, once while this is on the field, you can special summon another windup monster from your deck and face up the defense position, basically. So it's a really good way to start your combos to get all these XYZ monsters out. Alright, now the next windup monster we have here is Windup Rabbit. This one's pretty unique. What this does is, during either player's turn, you can target one windup monster you control, including this one as well, and banish it until your next standby phase. So if this ever got, like, for example, like Fiendish Chained or anything like that, or if your windup shark got Fiendish Chained or whatnot, you can use this effect to either banish the shark or banish this and bring it back to your standby phase so you have something to work with on your next turn, obviously. Or if they try to torrential your windup rabbit, you can just do this, save your windup rabbit, and then when it comes back in your standby phase, you can resume your windup combo or whatever. So it's a pretty good monster. Then you got the free windup sharks. What this card does basically, when it's on the field, you can either decrease one of your windup monsters level by 1 or increase it by 1. So basically, you could turn, for example, this into a level 4, or you could turn up Windup Magician to a level 5 monster. Same thing with this, or turn this into a level 3. There's a lot of options. You have a lot of options in this build. All the monsters in the extra deck are all XYZ monsters, so you have a lot of options, basically. Then you got free Windup Rat. What this card does, basically, is when this is on the field, during your main phase, you can target one Windup monster in your graveyard, change this face-up attack position card to you control to face-up defense position, and you can special summon that target. The effect can only be used once while this card's on the field. So basically, you switch it to defense. You can bring back like Windup Shark, Windup Magician, or Windup Rabbits. There's a lot of options, obviously. Then you got the tour guide engine. You got 2 tour guide in Underworld and Sangan. Then you got 2 Thunder King Ryo. And then last but not least, to wrap up the monsters, you got 2 Snowman Eater. What this does is, when this is flip face up, you can destroy one face up monster on the field. Now, this basically is your one way out of problem monsters like Thunder King Ryo, Nacheria Beast, stuff like that. And the Logia for Dino Rabbit. So there's a lot of options you can use this card with. Down the spell cards, you got free Windup Factory. So basically what this does is, once per turn, if the effect of a windup monster is activated, you can add one level 4 or lower windup monster from your deck to your hand. So basically, this is like the reinforcements of the army for the windup monsters. You can add like a shark, a rat, a rabbit, or a magician, whatever works best for you, basically. So you got a lot of options there. Now you got free Mystical Space Typhoons, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, and Pot of Avarice to recycle your resources. Then you draw 2 cards. Then the trap cards, you got free Dimensional Prison. Then you got 2 Toronto Tribute, 2 Compulsive Evacuation Device, 2 Solemn Warnings, and Solemn Judgment. Now for the extra deck, you got Windup Zin Mains, Windup Carriers and Mighty, 1 Leviair the Sea Dragon, 1 Leviathan Dragon, 1 Acid Golem, 1 Giga Brilliant, 1 Tempo, and 1 Soul of Silver Mountain. So that's your level 3 XYZ monsters. Now for your level 4s, you got Shockmaster, one of the best XYZ monsters ever created, Photon, whatever this is called, Maystroke, Windup Zin Master. So those are your level 4 XYZ monsters. And then for the level 5s, you got Ardrias, Keeper of Armageddon, Tiras, Keeper of Genesis, and Windup Arsenal Zin Mayo. So that's the windup build. Hope you all enjoyed. More videos coming soon. Comment and subscribe. Later, guys.